And Chicago starts out with the ball here. Now the starting group for San Antonio. Stephen Curry is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's O'Neal in at the center position, locking down the middle. Now here's Curry. O'Neal passes to James. James double teamed. San Antonio moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. Antetokounmpo with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. Curry gets the bucket.
Off a pass, Steph Curry, that one is always going in, or almost always going in.
SGA passes to Chamberlain. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Setting an aggressive tone early, challenging the heart of that defense.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. James inside, Leonard defending, and it's going to be a 3-second call. And now just over a minute played here in the first. SGA looking around. From downtown, rebound San Antonio. Left side Curry. Pass to James. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Screen by O'Neal. The three is up. Antetokounmpo can't connect.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
Back to SGA. Takes the three. Chamberlain. Nice persistence to tip it back in. Chamberlain's got his second basket on the night.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
Definitely. You're not going to make plays like that unless you expend the energy.
Here's James. Good work defensively by Leonard.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
Now Pippen. Back to SGA. Unloads. Offensive rebound. Doesn't go that time. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. Trailing by 2. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Curry. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Back to SGA. The wide-open shot is on the money.
Yeah, total focus from Shea there. Ready to go off the feed.
Spurs trail by 4. Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high-percentage shots.
You're incredible.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Pass to Curry. Now James. Shot clock at 6. Shoots a fadeaway. San Antonio again can't hit.
Good idea with the fadeaway, but the defense was just all over it.
Here's Wembanyama. Here's Pippen. He's covered by Curry. He shoots it. Pippen, no good.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
To win the cold spell. Curry's shot is off.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And they call an illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Now here's Curry. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
And the shooting mechanics of Curry, they are as pure as anybody who's ever played. He's such a dangerous shooter and scorer.
Knocks down the long J.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Spurs trail by 5. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to James. Back to Curry. Lets it fly. That's his third basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
Well, to make it plain, LeBron just makes everybody around him better. Really takes a lot of pride in setting his guys up.
Here's Chamberlain. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Chicago ahead, up 5. and we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And from what we've seen from Chicago, what's your take so far?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort, defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
They've got Victor Wembanyama. He's out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Chamberlain in at the center position. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Pass to Pippen. It's tipped.
Sending a statement with that rejection. O'Neal reminding everybody what a forceful defender he can be.
And it's James with the jam.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. Two hands and down.
Now here's Pippen. No points so far. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Pass to James. The kick out, Curry. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Chicago leading. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Wide open. And he makes it.
Good job there by Leonard setting that screen.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Outside Curry. Pass to James. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. Bulls leading by 3. Now here's Pippen. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. A big triple. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Outside, inside, in between. It doesn't matter. SGA is lethal.
Now a timeout called by San Antonio. Here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Curry. Pippen with it. Now guarded by Curry. He goes up. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
You know, Pippen doing a nice job recognizing where the lane was on that fast break.
James passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Curry. And here's James. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shots to stop. Oh! Power it home!
Oh, wow! Man, I like seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
SGA with it. He's got 7. Outside Wembanyama. Pass to Pippen. Lets it go from deep. Another 3 for Chicago.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Now here's Curry. He's got 6. Abdul-Jabbar passes to O'Neal. And here's Curry for 3. 4-3, Stephen Curry.
This is how competitive Curry is. He's got a great competitive spirit. You drain a 3 on him, guess what? He's looking to come right back at you.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Pippen. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound San Antonio.
You're not going to get a better look from mid-range. He's definitely disappointed with himself there.
James passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Now here's Curry. Lets it fly. SGA pulls it in. 54 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Some solid defense from James.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Spurs trail by 6. And here's Curry. He's got 9. The deep 3. Oh, come on! LeBron from way back.
Well, I don't think anybody is expecting this shot. LeBron showing some confidence with that long bomb.
Pass to Pippen. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. They set a pick. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Chamberlain. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
Great defensive effort to lock down the paint.
Impressive work protecting the basket. He held his ground nicely on that one.
Pass to James. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Good work defensively by Gilgeous-Alexander. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Bulls out in front. They lead by 3. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Man, it's been quite a game for Stephen Curry.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And so Curry will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. It's a three-point game. So on the floor for San Antonio, they've got Stephen Curry. He's out there with LeBron James. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the 4. Curry, no good.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Now here's Pippen. Back to SGA. 5 on the clock. Chicago needs to get off the shot here. Pippen. And it's off from three-point range. Spurs trail by 3. Now James. He's got 7. Pass to Curry. Shot is up. Chicago with a rebound. Chamberlain's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Wembanyama finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Pippen. Double on Wembanyama. Leonard for 3. Count it! Leonard for 3.
Leonard scores at all 3 levels. He's a threat anywhere on the floor.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
SGA passes to Pippen. Back to SGA. Pass to Pippen. Here's the 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Abdul-Jabbar's got 4 rebounds in the game. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Shakes him. Curry creates inside.
Hey, inside Curry has all the tricks. Floaters, scoop shots, fallaways, left hand, right hand. However he has to do it, he will.
Pass to Pippen. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he wills that one in. Sinking it right through the back of the iron. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9.
Boy, he is fundamentally sound. Tough cover.
Curry passes to James. Curry, a screen on Leonard. Antetokounmpo outside. They get the rebound. O'Neal misses. Chicago leading by 6. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Back to SGA. Rebounded by LeBron. On offense, here is San Antonio. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Now Curry. There's the triple. Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 tries.
As a defender, it's got to be a futile feeling when Curry's in the zone like this.
Wembanyama pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Leonard. Over on Antetokounmpo. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to James. Oh, he cranks it in! Right on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Goodness.
Fighting through contact. Not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
1:03 left in the third quarter of the game. And here's Pippen. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. Let's see if they want to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
Hey, looking at the clock, I'd say yes.
Curry, no good. Chicago leading. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 9. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. It's stolen by Wembanyama. And now the Bulls in transition. Here's Pippen. No good from outside. Antetokounmpo finds Curry for the lead. Not going to go that time. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Bulls out in front, up by 1. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension, and you got a big guy that can pass.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Kawhi Leonard out there with Wembanyama. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Pippen in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. O'Neal passes to Curry. Over Wembanyama. Curry gets the bucket.
Boy, good work from the big man. Shaq knows exactly when to find the open man.
The Bulls on offense. Leonard on the wing. Chicago passing it around. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Check by James. SGA against James. SGA can't get it to go.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo is doubled. Now here's O'Neal. Leonard outside. Wembanyama with the easy 2.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
Curry finds James. Stolen by Wembanyama. Pass to Chamberlain. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Hey, we all know this. It's no secret. I mean, one of the areas of Wilt's game that's below average is free throw shooting.
Wilt Chamberlain, 2 shots.
That one's off. And no good on the second free throw. So 0 for 2 there. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. They trail by 3. Pass to James. Double team on James. Screen by O'Neal. Ooh, it's stolen away. Pippen outside. Now Wembanyama. Pippen with it. Clock at 6. Leonard.
Kawhi has a subtle and quiet way of consistently keeping the pressure on.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Chicago, Kawhi Leonard. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
You know, when you talk Kawhi Leonard, you start with his defense, and I don't know if there's a better wing defender around.
And Leonard drops them both.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Curry surveys. Oh, he can't connect from long distance.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Leonard, the 3 is off. Spurs trail by 5. The steal. Oh, it drops in.
Yep, on the interior, Wilt's enormous size, just too much to overcome, and certainly something that can't be taught.
Now here's Curry. Let's loose for 3. Oh, Curry showing off the range.
Curry is a guy you can trust to get it done when it needs to be done.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here.
Shaq, such a beast inside, which is why defenders elect to foul him there.
Taking 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
You know, Shaq is a nightly double-double threat and a behemoth in the paint. Really a powerful, powerful force.
So he gets them both.
Yeah, just a fruitful trip to the line. He's made this a one-possession game.
And here's Leonard. 1:14 left to play in the fourth. Outside Wembanyama. This is the 3. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. James double team. Tipped. Now here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama making it look easy.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
The Spurs call time. All right, the check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to hear the Spurs coach going over their plan during the break. He thinks they're still very much in this game, saying it's right there, but it's on us to take care of it. We have to make it happen, hoping to inspire his team here.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Here's Curry. There's 39 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Giannis striding in. Both hands there for a little extra.
Man, the attitude of Antetokounmpo, really impressive. Really what you want to see in your team's best player. He's a guy that doesn't back down when the game gets tight and things are on the line.
Oh, money!
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're behind by 4. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
Antetokounmpo surveys. Shot blocked.
Man, what a well-coordinated athlete. His size to add that superior timing, hard to get shots over Wilt Chamberlain.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
And that's an intentional foul.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
Scottie Pippen.
Shooting 2.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
That should put this game on ice, not leaving any points behind.
LeBron! Oh, he can't hit a tough 3. And so Chicago takes the win. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
You get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game, but they overcame every one.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. As we leave, we present our player of the game.
So Sacramento will get the first possession. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Pippen. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Chamberlain in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
It's Curry outside. Here's Pippen. Outside Leonard. Here's the three. And it's Shaq with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
LeBron passes to Davis. Now here's Curry. Takes the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Curry's got his team on the board to start the game for Sacramento.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
Pass to Pippen. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And now just over a minute played here in the first. James outside. Outside Curry. Shot clock at 6. From outside the arc, Wembanyama with the rebound. And here are the Bulls now. It's a three-point game. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Pippen. Back to SGA. It's hauled in by the Kings.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Curry gets the bucket.
Stronger than he looks. Curry able to take the hit there and finish.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach of the Kings. Wemby came up, and Coach emphasized the importance of taking a charge and digging in when his players can. He said Wemby is counting on you to be movable. If your feet are set, you may alter his course. Don't change yours. If they can stand up to this tall task, they might just curb Wemby's advantage out there. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that.
Oh, you got to run LeBron off the ball there.
Bulls still looking like they're getting going. Trailing by 4. Leonard with no one around. Misses the three. And so James will bring it up for Sacramento. Got that one up quick. Curry's got 8 points.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
LeBron against Gilgeous-Alexander. Chamberlain with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Takes the 13-footer. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
And that one's good. Antetokounmpo.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Kings leading now by 7. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Here's O'Neal. And finished off by O'Neal.
This is Shaq at his best, getting that deep position and then just muscling through.
SGA against LeBron. Pass to Pippen. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen.
This is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
Bounce pass out of Antetokounmpo. And here's Davis for 3. Nailed from three-point land.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Pass to Leonard. Over to the left wing. Back to Wembanyama. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Yeah, I like to see Wembanyama get those competitive juices flowing. Answering back with the 3 of his own.
LeBron outside. There's the triple. It's all in by the Bulls. Leonard inside. Giannis is there. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Wembanyama.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Curry wide open, and he's good on the 3-ball. Curry's got 11 points. And so it's Sacramento headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And their 3-point shooting has paved the way for them. We'll return shortly. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Sacramento?
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
Antetokounmpo is out there with Stephen Curry. Then it's O'Neal. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Davis at the 4 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Now LeBron. Scottie Pippen missing from long range. James finds Davis. Pass to Curry. Shoots over Pippen. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Here's Pippen. Back to SGA. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. O'Neal's got his 5th rebound in this one. Loads it up for Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And really with the off-the-charts explosiveness, Davis just punishes opponents on those alley-oops.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
Yeah, right now, Coach needs to draw up his best play, get some points, and give this team some confidence.
It's the Sacramento Kings.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Pippen. Lets the 3 fly. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
Practically automatic shot there by Pippen. He knows he just needs the ball, and then he is good to go.
Curry passes to Antetokounmpo. The 3-ball. The 3-ball from Curry.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
A 3 from Leonard, and it's Curry with the rebound. And so Curry will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. LeBron James on the wing. Fades back. The rebound by Pippen.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. There's a lot to consider with NBA expansion, and Commissioner Silver said, quote, "What does that mean for talent? I feel great about where the talent is right now in the league, but those players have to come from somewhere. How does it work geographically? What will it mean for growing the game?" These are all good questions. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, Allie, as always, we appreciate the update. And Chamberlain gets it to go.
And some serious ingenuity from Leonard there. He sees the opening and then just makes the right read.
Giannis passes to Davis. Here's Curry. Launches it. It's good from long range. Curry's got the lead up to 12 now for the Kings.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
SGA, no good.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Giannis kicks to James. Outside, Davis. That's to Curry. Over Pippen. Curry can't get it to go. Bulls trail by 12. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And Pippen gets it to go.
Lethal from the mid-range. Pippen doesn't need much airspace to feel comfortable with that jumper.
Bounce pass on Antetokounmpo. Here's Davis. Chamberlain with the block. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Leonard kicks to Pippen. Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Curry.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Now, here's SGA. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Chamberlain to the wing right side. Pippen outside. Wembanyama. A screen on Curry. 4 on the clock. Wembanyama fighting for it.
Well, the players will say, mouse in the house. Great job to use his size to expose the smaller defender inside.
And that concludes the first half. Kings lead by 8. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Curry has been sensational.
Yeah, and the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
Bulls trail by 8. So the Bulls 5 right now. We've got Kawhi Leonard. Chamberlain is out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then it's Pippen. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the shooting guard position.
And that incredible speed. James shows no mercy when he's leaking out in transition.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. That falls. Nice speed that time from Scottie Pippen. SGA's got his second bucket of the night. Curry against Pippen. Back to Curry. Lets it go with a three. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Pass to Pippen. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Dead-eye shooting from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Antetokounmpo. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Antetokounmpo's got his second bucket. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. It's a 10-point game. Chicago calls timeout. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Leonard kicks to SGA. Outside Pippen. Pass to SGA. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Rebound by the Kings. Loads it up for Davis. It's stolen by Wembanyama. And it's SGA in the corner. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Leonard's got 3 assists in the game. Kings leading now by 7. Outside, Davis. Pass to Curry. Wide open look. Wembanyama with the rebound. Now, here's SGA. To the paint. Here's Pippen. Plays it up and banks it in. And now it's only a 5-point Kings lead.
Yeah, Pippen using those long arms inside to get shots off. Feels like no one can guard him down low.
Back to Giannis. Giannis with the dunk and throwing it down hard.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
SGA, no good.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Pass to James. LeBron is doubled and stolen by Leonard. It's Pippen on the wing. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. LeBron outside. Pass to Davis. Pippen against Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Pippen. Again, Sacramento.
I mean, what can we say about Steph's jumper that hadn't already been said?
Bulls trail by 7. Bounce pass Pippen. A three from Leonard. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Chamberlain with a screen on James. Back to Wembanyama. No good from outside. And so Curry will bring it up for Sacramento. Pass to Antetokounmpo. 24 seconds left to play in the third. And here is Curry. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got his 7th assist here tonight.
And for his position, Davis, a solid distributor. He's one of the league's most unique players.
SGA passes to Wembanyama. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. It's Sacramento. They're up by 10. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the 4th quarter next. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. We've got Davis. Stephen Curry's out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's O'Neal. And it's LeBron in at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the Kings.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
Pippen, the pass to Leonard. Pippen sets a screen for Leonard. SGA on the wing. Pass to Pippen. Here's Chamberlain. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Sacramento leading by 12. James, the pass to Davis. And they double up Davis. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. And there it is for him.
Yeah, the added muscle Davis has put on, helping him on these tough finishes. Flexing on him there.
The Bulls call timeout. Check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
I was able to listen in on what Chicago's coach was going over with his team. He said to them, "You guys look defeated out there. Wake up. This game is far from over, but I need you all to believe that. I need you to fight for one another right now."
Okay, Allie, thank you. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Back to SGA. And shot on the way. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Giannis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Curry. James kicks to Davis. Now Curry fires the 3. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Bulls trail by 17. SGA surveying the defense. And they get it. Gilgeous-Alexander, how's that for a response?
3 points.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Curry against Pippen. And that one is good.
There isn't a shot Steph Curry doesn't have a feel for. Floaters, runners, whatever. The tougher, the better.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Pippen against Giannis. Wembanyama fires. He drills the three.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
Now Curry. James. The strength and power of James down low.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And here's O'Neal. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. James trying to get open his shot. Oh, and he feathers one right through. What touch!
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Chicago calls timeout. They're down by 17. It's time for our presentation of the player of the game, Stephen Curry.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. Knocked away.
Nearly automatic. Gilgeous-Alexander, no slouch from the line.
Personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Chicago. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 shots.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from SGA. Kings leading now by 15. Now Antetokounmpo. Now Curry from deep. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it down. Chamberlain down low. Guarded by Curry. LeBron with it. Outside Davis. 29 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Just 5 on the clock. And the rejection by Pippen.
Elite at both ends. Pippen sees the play develop and then the perfect timing on the block.
So it's the Kings winning this one easily. some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Stephen Curry.
And it's Sacramento to start out. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. We've got LeBron James. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Stephen Curry. Then there's Davis, and it's O'Neal in at the center position. And that one's good. James.
A real threat from the in-between area. LeBron wastes no time firing when he gets to that spot.
Pippen, pass to SGA. Pass to Leonard. Just 5 on the clock. Rebound by Sacramento. Oh, got a piece of it. Wembanyama against Davis. Here's Pippen. Shoots over Curry. Off the window. It's good.
No one there to contest. Didn't really need the fade.
We played just over a minute here in the first. Curry surveys. To the inside. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
And good luck stopping that. Giannis just makes it look so easy.
Pippen outside. Outside Wembanyama. Pass to Leonard. Wembanyama, screen on Curry. Leonard for 3. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Outside Davis. Pass to Curry. 3-pointer. He buries it from 3.
When Curry gets a look that's good, he is automatic. There is almost no stopping him.
James against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Leonard. Shot's good. SGA making the play.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Back to Curry. This one for 3. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chicago trailing here. Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. To the paint. From 6 feet away. James with the rebound.
Nice reaction defensively. Determined to make that a difficult shot.
Curry passes to Antetokounmpo. Back to Curry. Lots of room. And he connects with a jumper. Curry's got 5 now.
And showing the point guard instincts there. Boy, Giannis can make it look easy.
Wembanyama, pass to Pippen. Gilgeous-Alexander against James. Leonard outside. Rebound by Sacramento. Antetokounmpo outside. Up top, Davis. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. Here's Pippen. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Outside, SGA. Leonard outside. Sinks it from distance. Leonard's gotten his second bucket.
Talk about a pure jumper. Leonard doesn't need a lot of space to rise up.
James outside. And another miss by Sacramento. Chicago leading. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Leonard double team. Chicago passing it around. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Tries again. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Giannis puts his touch on every aspect of the game. Big reach on display that time.
There's the 3. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Chicago ahead, up by 2. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Chicago.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's out there with Victor Wembanyama. And it's Leonard in at the 3 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Kings trail by 4. James passes to Curry. Now Antetokounmpo. Back to Curry. He shoots. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Curry's got 7 points.
Just a selfless play by Giannis. He knows all eyes are on him, so he dishes to a ready shooter.
Pass to Pippen. Here's Chamberlain. He's covered by O'Neal. Over to the left wing. From deep, Wembanyama nails it from 3. 5 points in the game.
And you've got to worry about Wembanyama everywhere. He puts a defense to the test.
And he comes up with a bucket. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Wembanyama. Pass to Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. Over Curry. And that one is stuffed right through.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
And Sacramento calls their first time out of the game. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Curry passes to Davis. Inside. Out to James. Off target from outside. Chicago leading by 5. Leonard outside. No good on the triple.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Davis. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Over the course of AD's career, he's made a concerted effort to draw fouls, and we've seen that free throw attempt number skyrocket.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
And with Davis, you know what you're getting, a nightly double-double threat and a versatile defender.
Both free throws good from Davis. Chicago leading by 3. To the middle. Here's Chamberlain. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. SGA's got 3 assists now in this one. Gilgeous-Alexander against Antetokounmpo. Pass to Curry for 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. And Wembanyama has the ball here for Chicago. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. Gilgeous-Alexander against Curry. Ooh, Shai showing no fear inside.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. O'Neal passes to Curry. Pulls it. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
James against SGA. Pippen pass to Chamberlain. And here's Leonard. Shoots over Curry. Shot by Leonard, no good.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised it ended up going their way with the miss.
There's the double team with Gilgeous-Alexander. Davis, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Curry against SGA. 3 on the clock. Here's O'Neal. And that one comes up a bit short. Bulls leading by 5. Wembanyama finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Chamberlain. Chicago passing it around. Leonard passes to Pippen. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Leonard's got 4 assists now tonight.
It looked like he was playing against his little brother out there, the way he just went right over him with his height.
And here is Antetokounmpo. Davis with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Antetokounmpo. And so it's Chicago closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shots. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot. Let's hear it for the participants.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Man, it's been quite a game for Stephen Curry.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Bulls leading by 7. Taking a look at the Kings. We've got Davis. Stephen Curry is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's LeBron James. And it's O'Neal in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to James. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists now in this one. Now here's Leonard. The 3. That shot off the mark.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Leonard against Curry. Good work defensively by Leonard. Wembanyama, pass to SGA. Pass to Leonard. And here's Pippen. Now here's Wembanyama. He's covered by Curry. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
One of the most popular players in the world the moment he entered this league. Wembanyama continues to grow his fan base.
Chicago shooting their first free throws tonight.
Wembanyama. Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
A generational talent. Wembanyama is a big man with guard skill set. He's as unique of a player we have ever seen.
Good on the second one. Kings trail by 5. Curry with it. He's got 9. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Curry's got 11 points.
Yeah, the sweet-looking jumper of Steph. It just looks so pure coming out of his hands.
And stolen by Antetokounmpo. James passes to O'Neal. And he throws it down with one hand.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 7, just 4 to shoot. Looking to get back on track. And it's blocked by Davis. Curry against Wembanyama. Pass to Davis. Sacramento passing it around. James passes to O'Neal. Leonard against Davis. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
And now the first timeout called here for Chicago. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Leonard. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. Over James. Oh, Wembanyama reaches up and throws it down.
How do you stop Wemby in the pick and roll? I don't know.
And Curry's got the ball here for Sacramento. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Curry for the tie. And it's Chicago with a board. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Wembanyama. Now Gilgeous-Alexander over Antetokounmpo. And it's SGA missing. 1:14 left in the third quarter. Pass to O'Neal. And they double up on Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 6. Here's Curry. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Down low. Out to Leonard. Jacks up a 3. And that 3 down by Kawhi.
And he's a selective three-point shooter. Kawhi only takes them if he feels he has a good look.
Antetokounmpo is doubled. 24 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball.
Whatever rhythm he had last quarter, it has left his body. He is having a hard time finding buckets.
Now here's Leonard. 10 points for him. Here goes Leonard. Misses in close. And so it's Chicago with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Their play has earned them a nice lead, one they'll look to build on as the game continues. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
That is why he is a point guard in this league. He has the elite passing ability, the vision. You need both to play the point guard.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Kawhi Leonard, and it's Chamberlain in at center. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
This is what Curry does best. He is so creative at getting into rhythm and staying hot.
Pippen, pass to Wembanyama. Pass to Leonard. 4-3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Pippen. Pass to Leonard. Leonard, double team. Pulls up. Sacramento grabs the miss. Outside Curry. And here's James. SGA covering. Powerful move inside by LeBron.
Yeah, just too much big boy basketball by LeBron James. Just bodying defenders inside.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Wembanyama scanning the floor. Pass to Leonard. James with a steal. To tie it up. Good work defensively by Leonard.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
And it's in there.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Chicago.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is shooting from long distance. All game long, they've been finding openings at the perimeter.
Kings trail by 5. Knocked loose. And they're running. Jumps up. Oh! Yes! And he slams it down.
That couldn't have gone better for them. Forget about playing it safe. They're looking to finish it off with style.
The Kings call timeout. to catch up with Allie LaForce.
During the break, the coach of the Kings had some words for his team. He was very upbeat and positive, saying to his guys, let's go. I want you guys to up the pace. Look to push the ball up the floor whenever you can. They cannot stop us in transition. Let's see how the team responds. Guys?
And Allie, thanks. Kings trail by 7. Outside Curry. Here's Antetokounmpo. Davis. Antetokounmpo. Oh, he rips it down off the miss.
And he is just showing off right now. I mean, he's giving you leadership. Giannis just takes pride in stepping up and hitting those big shots. And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Yeah, what a sweet move from Giannis. Just breaking down the defense there.
2 minutes.
Now here's Pippen. Antetokounmpo covering. Now Leonard. Uncovered. And he racks up 2.
And he's doing it all himself, shouldering the offensive load in effortless fashion right now.
Antetokounmpo up top. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Antetokounmpo against SGA. Curry outside. Oh, missed on the tray. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. Outside Leonard. Wide open. He got it.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Now here's Curry. Screen by O'Neal. Here's Antetokounmpo. Now Davis fires the 3. Oh, Anthony Davis reigns in the 3.
Don't underestimate Davis. He is a versatile scorer who can shoot from just about anywhere.
James against Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Pippen, tightly guarded. 5 to shoot. SGA. That misses. And this one feels just about over.
Yeah, they'll play it out, but I think it just wasn't meant to be tonight.
Here's Wembanyama, and they go to the intentional foul.
Anthony Davis. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And so they foul intentionally.
LeBron James. First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Chicago, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander taking 2 shots.
Shooting
2. He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
He knows how important it is converting at the line and building up this lead.
Sacramento calls timeout. There's 21 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. All right, guys, what's your take?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
With timeouts, it's use them or lose them, so why not go down fighting?
Curry fires. Ooh, the 3 doesn't go. And so here is Chicago. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. This one belongs to Chicago. Boy, right. They didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves, but at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on. But give these guys credit for sticking with the game plan and finishing the job.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Kawhi Leonard.
Let's get it on.
Who's watching? Go over it.
Call to the basket. Let's go.
Ball's in.
Oh, yeah. Yo, I'm gonna shut up and let the shot clock do its job. Can't hit from long range.
I see him.